DSS raids government offices and allegedly cut away documents. Okay, we've got this information that DSS raided the office of the Icpc and the CC Code of Conduct Bureau (CCB) and cutted away documents that have the potential to indict Tinubu, the current president of Nigeria. Now, wow, and this is quite unfortunate. So is this how, and some quarters are saying that Tinubu is trying to, clean up all records in place that has potential to affect his government or that speaks to his integrity and all his indictment and all the cases he has. So he's going to use the military, he's going to use the power of the government to clean up himself now so that no matter what you do, there won't be evidence anymore. But it's just a very big mistake because most of the documents have sources and sources are outside government. The only document in government offices are only those ones that they extracted and kept to make case. But the origin and sources of those documents are still there, out there. So the public will definitely have access. So no matter how they raid government offices and they clean up all the bad records that pertains to Tinubu, it's just like trimming the leaves out of the tree, leaving both the branches and the trunk, okay, and the root. It's not going to go anywhere. It's an activity that has a limited impact, okay, on the cases against him. It's quite unfortunate. So let me see the content. This DSS cuts away files implicating President Tinubu close aides from office of anti-corruption bodies, CCB, Icpc. Can you imagine? So all the documents that will implicate Tinubu and his aides and his allies, okay, in all anti-graft offices or anti-corruption bodies have been cutted away by the DSS to clean him up so that they won't have enough case or enough evidence against him if anybody takes up any case against him. Nigerian Secret Police, the Department of State Services, has been removing all incriminating files relating to President Bola Tinubu and his close aides from Code of Conduct Bureau and the Independent Corrupt Practices and other related offenses commission, Icpc. Sahara reporters have learned that. Okay, and this happened actually on Tuesday, 27, 2023, where Sahara reporters exclusively reported that the DSS had told the anti-corruption body, Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, to steer clear of political cases for now. Sources told Sahara reporters at the time that the recent raid on Efcc offices, first in Ikoyi, Lagos, and later in Abuja, were more political than they were made to look. And Sahara reporters had reported that during the raid, DSS operatives scattered away files and flash drives containing sensitive information about former governors, ministers, and senators under investigation. Can you imagine? So it was learned on Friday that cleaning up exercises had been extended to other anti-corruption bodies like CCB and Icpc. DSS closure of Efcc Lagos office was instigated by Tinubu, a security source told Sahara reporters. So the DSS is currently removing all incriminating files from the Code of Conduct Bureau and Icpc relating to Tinubu and his close aides and associates. Tinubu was arraigned before the Code of Conduct Bureau in September 2011 for allegedly operating foreign bank accounts contrary to the Constitution. Tinubu was accused of operating 10 foreign accounts during his tenure as governor between 1999 and 2007 in the charges filed against him by Code of Conduct Bureau at the tribunal. The action was undertaken under the cover of the night to prevent the public from knowing about it. It was learned. Efcc personnel were also instructed not to mention anything concerning the raid to members of the public. An insider had told Sahara reporters at the time that the DSS was working in the interest of someone very important to President Bola Tinubu. However, another source said it might be linked to the recent closure of the Efcc office in Ikoyi, Lagos by the DSS. Oh boy. So I heard the raid and the partisanship of the DSS was the reason why they raised an alarm yesterday. That was on Saturday, that some of their disgruntled officers are planning to shame the agency and embarrass the leadership. They said. So because Tinubu himself was arraigned in 2011 for holding foreign banks, and some of his aides that are currently under investigation, they raided all those anti-graft offices, agencies to remove every incriminating document that can be used as evidence against them in tribunal or in court. Oh boy. This Tinubu government not go easy. So now that he has entered, they are really going to use his influence to tidy up themselves, clean up all cases, clean up all records, and then look clean going forward. See the intention. So this is a serious integrity housekeeping on their part to clean up all integrity issues that they are having. And can you imagine DSS telling Efcc workers never to mention this matter to anybody? But now it has leaked now, because our reporters also has intelligent and investigative journalists as well. So information must leak. Okay, they carted away hard copy files, carted away flash drives, and that is the USB drives that carries information about Tinubu and his allies and his aides. So the question is, how long is this going to continue? Eh? So how can Tinubu run Nigeria like this? He's going to be cleaning up everything. He knows that his record is not clean. That is what I can see from here. And he's doing everything to redeem his image, to clean up himself. But then, like I said at the beginning, it's just a small thing he's doing that has minimal effectiveness, because those records came from somewhere. Efcc, Icpc, CCB, all of them got all these documents that are custodying from a source, and those sources are still there and are outside the government cycle. So those documents can still be generated. That is it. So does it, because the essence of this is that all the court cases against him will be halted or possibly will be stopped for lack of evidence. This guy is trying to tidy himself up, tidy up everything he has and tidy up his associates, so that they can continue to control Nigeria going forward without any record to show. But the question is, you can only tarnish the record that is on ground. You cannot tarnish what people already have in their memory and what the impression people already have about you. That is the issue. And even if election is to hold again, or if people are to speak about you, they are not going to go back to all those documents that you are cleaning up. They will speak to anyone concerning you about what they know. You understand? So now, just like if I'm sitting here now, you can tidy up all the record in your offices, but you cannot tidy up what is in my brain concerning you. You cannot tidy up the impression that I have for you. That is it. The impression that you have created, yeah, you can't tidy that up. So no matter how mischievous, because this activity is absolutely mischievous, they really need to know that there's a limit to what they have done can carry them. This is quite very bad. So he's going to use DSS to tidy up himself, tidy up all investigations. That means corruption is going to be reinstituted. In fact, it's going to be legalized under Tinubu's government. Because if they're going to, some people are going to commit crimes, commit fraud in the country, commit, offenses that require investigation and prosecution, and you are tidying them up, and they know that they can be tidied up, it means that they will have more effrontery to continue to commit such crimes. And meanwhile, if it's a small man in this very small office, they will arrest the person. Look at this girl now. They are talking about jam score in Anambra State. That everybody's already jumping on her with the DSS. Okay, but what compare what she has done to how INEC has rigged and doctored the election report to get Tinubu declared as winner. So which one is bigger? Which one has more consequence? Eh? When it concerns small man in this country, they will all wake up with their tentacles. When it concerns big and privileged individuals, political figures, they tidy it up straight up, like what Tinubu is doing now, or what DSS is doing for Tinubu and APC. where this is really, APC has become a party of one chance. God will help this country. So thank you for listening. That is what is coming. And let's get ready to see more corruption legalized in Nigeria.